Good evenings, people. Yeah, it's of course been a really long time. And of course my intro is always good evenings. And you might call it Halloween special, because, well, I release of course in this date. But anyways, I am making of course a project, or a book, or a story, which is of course what I call it, Tales of the Deep Dark Woods, which is also what I would call Project Deep Dark Woods, because well, I call it project because, well, I'm not done with the story, the book, you know. I got millions of stuff to write. The story isn't really well written. What exactly is of course the story? Well, yeah. And, well, before I tell you the story and history, well, the book isn't really that much of a story. I mean, it is called The Tales of the Deep Dark Woods, but it's a lot more facts, geographics, and yeah. And I'm of course in this book, but yeah, not really. And of course don't take it real seriously. So this is more of a fantasy and horror themed book. Not really scary, it's more like dark, and I took it inspiration from, well, from my camping trip, and of course from few games, including Slender Fortress, and of course the Finnish, well, the culture story and history, and yeah, and it's of course mythology. Well, more culture than that. But let's start. Deep Dark Woods is a forest somewhere in Finland. Its name comes from many reportings and disasters in the woods, and also the rumors and its grim history. There lives only one family, which is the Darklight family. The forest itself is a spruce woods that is somewhat dark but clearly seen for a day. In the old days, the woods were believed to be a place where grogs and fairies and trends lived. The Vikings believed the place was lived by trolls and giants. In the medieval age, it was believed that imps and demons lived there. In the New Age, it was believed that witches and warlocks lived there, or had a festivals. It was also a place where criminals and robbers ambushed and lived during the Winter War. Russians and Finns disappeared. Some soldiers refused to go into the woods. After the Winter War, it became a mining place where miners discovered gold and iron. In 1982, a famous mining disaster had happened, where many miners were left underground. Few who made it told that their comrades were in panic, and some swear that they never come back. Nowadays, the woods lives only one family, and near his house is the mine shaft where the disaster came from. Near the woods is a deep dark woods village where there's a road that leads to Seal's house, and of course Selina's cabin. Well, you may have a GPS. It's worth to have a weapon with you, because you never know what monsters and creatures are there, and prepare yourself. Alright, so you might call it a Halloween special or a story, but yeah, of course, well, some grammars. And let me explain you something. So the woods were named because, well, it was, well, believed and had many disappearances and was also dark. And, well, yeah. And, well, and about the creatures, I would like to talk later on, but yeah, I took it also from some history and some beliefs, like what people could believe and what, yeah. Well, this of course is a story, and it is of course like, I mean, I try to make it more realistic. I mean, it isn't of course real, but it must have a feel. And I don't know if you want to go here. The story isn't, well, it was just its history and stuff. There's more coming soon, but I would like to hear if you want to listen to my story and stuff. And I'm also gonna show you the map, what I made a while ago. Some of you in my Steam group already knows, which my Steam group is of course the same name. And the Darklight family, it was a new family. And of course there's only 4 children, which is me, 2 brothers, and a sister. And I'm gonna tell you that later on. But like I said, I'm not done with the entire project. I already began, well, 3 months ago. And I'm trying to of course make this story more believable. Well, and something that gives me the minds of, like, there's more readings to go, but I do wanna know if you want to listen, if you want more of this, because, well, the project Deep Dark Woods is of course my original creation. I'm still doing it, but I would like to hear comment section. Yeah, that's all. But anyways guys, thanks for watching, and I'd see you next time. And of course, here's the Deep Dark Woods map. See ya.